Today we are going to discuss about self-management skills. What is self-management skills? It refers to a process of organizing resources and directing efforts for the successful accomplishment of individual goals and objectives. It means self-management can be defined as the application of skills and strategies that help an individual throughout his life to achieve goals and objectives and become more productive. It also covers the abilities of an individual to manage sentiments, feelings, and tough situations effectively. Now, some important advantages of self-management are as follows. See, number one is it helps an individual to make the best possible use of his abilities, skills, and knowledge. I am repeating it again. Number one advantage is it helps an individual's use of his abilities, skills, and knowledge. Number two, it motivates an individual. It motivates an individual. Number three, it makes an individual more organized. It means self-management make an individual more organized. Number four, it gives an individual the confidence to handle situation in an effective and efficient manner. It helps an individual to show positive attitude towards the responsibilities in both personal and professional lives. It helps an individual to manage time, stress, and priorities. Next part is positive effects of self-management. Self-management is a skill that becomes essential for the achievement and success of an individual. Some positive effects of self-management are positivity. Self-management individuals always keep their eyes on the goal and do something on a daily basis to achieve those goals. Number two is self-awareness. Self-awareness, individuals with self-awareness have an ability to observe themselves from an objective viewpoint. Next is stress management. This is very much important for individual. It is a skill of controlling and managing an individual level of stress and making the activities of life more organized. Next is responsible attitude. It is associated with showing acceptable in personal and professional life as well in the society. Next is self-motivation. It is also a very much important part. It is the ability to control self-behavior to avoid unnecessary temptations. Next is teamwork. It is the process of working in a group of people to achieve certain goals. It means in an organization, people work in a team. Team members use their individual skills to cooperate and help each other in achieving goals. Next is self-management skills. What is self-management skills? Self-management skills are those skills that help individuals become more productive in their personal and as well as professional lives. In self-management, we can find some important points. They are stress management. What is stress management? It is an individual ability to control and manage any difficult and hard situation. Next point is time management. It is very much important part in an individual. Time management, it is a process of planning and scheduling time among different tasks in order to maximize the productivity of an individual. Next is decision making. It is a process of making decision between two or more things and actions. Next point is organizing skills. It is the combination of planning, motivation and time management. It helps an individual to develop a timetable, arrange tasks, improve efficiency and set priorities. Last but not least, physical awareness. It helps an individual to increase his level of physical activity in order to improve his physical health, to make him more productive and to boost the power of body and mind. Next point is self-confidence. Now, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence can be defined as a belief in one's personal abilities, potentials and strength. It means someone is self-assured about his skills and capabilities to achieve goals and objectives. The three more important factors of self-confidence are as follows. Just see. Social factor. It is a feeling of affection, acceptance and friendship in the society and family. Cultural factor. It helps an individual builds up his confidence level, self-image and self-respect, and can also be the reason for low self-confidence and self-esteem. Last is physical factor. It refers to the physical health, personality and appearance that help one look more confident. It is difficult to feel perfect if an individual does not like his looks and physique. In other words, when an individual does not have a good presentation about his physical health and does not feel good about his physical look and health, then he struggles with low self-confidence and find it difficult to achieve goals. Thank you for today.